Oh, friends, how's everybody doing on this absolutely terrific Tuesday? I hope you are doing wonderfully, wonderfully well. It has been too long. Speaking of which, turn on Touch Portal. Do I have it running? I do. Would you look at that? I'm almost prepared for once. Fire up some Fallout. How's everybody doing? I'm sorry that I couldn't stream much last week. It was an absolutely wild week for me. Like, I'll go into it as we get rolling here, but I was super sick for the latter half or former half of the week. Then the latter half of the week, work was absolutely insane. Like, I'm talking, I sat down at my desk at 7:30 on Thursday and took back-to-back calls until lunch, and then after lunch ended until the end of the day. And it was pretty much the same on Friday. Like, it was a wild few days. And I was burned out. So I kind of just relaxed last week. Not that streaming isn't relaxing, but it takes a certain level of, energy and pizzazz to be able to entertain, as one might say. If what I'm doing can be called entertaining. But yeah, too much effort. Body didn't have it. Long week. But this week's shaping up to be better. It was a little bit of a busy. Wait, is it Monday? No, it's Tuesday, right? Yeah, it's Tuesday. Good God, I'm already losing track of the week. That's all right. I'm really wanting to get back in here for some more Fallout. So that's what we're going to do. Sorry I haven't had a chance to start my project that I was talking about. It is coming down the pipeline. I switched gears on it, though. So I was thinking of doing potentially, I guess to pull back the veil here a little bit, potentially doing a DDA run where it's none of it's streamed, all of it's pre-recorded. Fallout London just crashed first time. That's perfect. It gives me time to talk through my ideas. So, yes, I was thinking of doing DDA, but I think I may have changed. So, I am thinking of potentially doing some of the older Infinity Engine games. And if you're not familiar with that, those are the older games like Baldur's Gate 1, Baldur's Gate 2, Neverwinter Nights, Icewind Dale, things like that. And there's a reason for this, chat. There's a reason. In my offline time, I'm playing quite a bit of Baldur's Gate 3. I'm trying to finish up my Dark Urge playthrough. It's been very fun on Honor Mode, I gotta say. Very, very fun time. But, as you are all knowing, I do want to get into modding Baldur's Gate 3. I haven't touched the toolkit very much yet. But I am thinking of taking potentially my favorite of the older Infinity Engine games. And see, that's the problem. I'm not sure if I want to do Baldur's Gate 2 or if I want to do Neverwinter Nights. Here's the problem. If I want to do Baldur's Gate 2, I kind of feel like I got to do Baldur's Gate 1. Like, I don't feel like you can do one without the other. It is a direct continuation of the story. So it's kind of awkward to be like, oh, I'm going to jump to Baldur's Gate 2. Neverwinter Nights, though, is 3rd edition D&D, which I'm very familiar with. I'm very familiar with D&D 3 and 3.5. That was actually the first Dungeons and Dragons stuff I ever did. So I'm kind of leaning towards that. However, it would be really cool to go back, play Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, gather enough information, and, play through the games again, and then start a project in rebuilding those games in Baldur's Gate 3, which obviously I'm thinking of taking it very slow. And if you don't know how the older Infinity Engine games work, it's very similar to Bethesda games, where it's all cells, right? You've got your starting cell, and every time you leave, you go to a different cell, a different world space, essentially. So, I'm really wondering to just like start once I'm done with Baldur's Gate 3, just pick one of the games, pick the starting area of that game, and see if I can rebuild it, you know? I'm not very good at like 3D modeling or anything like that, but I feel like it can't be that difficult. I mean, I say I'm not good at 3D modeling. I didn't do 3D modeling for aircraft parts, so I've got a little bit of stuff in that area. Texture work would be completely outside of my scope, so I would either utilize the old school textures or just have to make stuff up, like grab textures from Baldur's Gate 3. Well, actually in the game now, so let's get rolling. So that's my idea. I'm still kicking between Baldur's, essentially, I guess it's narrowed for me down to Baldur's Gate 1 and Baldur's Gate and Neverwinter Nights. I think both games could be really fun, and both games would definitely benefit from some editing because there's a lot of moving between point A and point B. So doing like an actual let's play of that, I think could be very fun. So if anybody has a preference, Cyber Pigeon. The birds! I knew birds weren't real. I knew it. Nice. Alright, well, that Cyber Pigeon went down pretty easy. Where's the body? Not loot it. I do need to heal. Let me heal real quick. Big bloatfly. I don't want to waste my rad resistance for no reason. Just have some mongrel steaks, right? Duvin! Why was there blood? Well, it's a cyber pigeon, but it's not a android pigeon, you know? It's more like an enhanced pigeon. Also, there they are. But yeah, I was just talking about how I'm going to get into Baldur's Gate 3 modding, and I'm debating whether or not I want to play through Baldur's Gate 1 or Neverwinter Nights and then start a mod. Interesting. Take that. To port those games into Baldur's Gate 3's engine. It's trying to fool us with the blood packs. Exactly. Oh, dude's dead as hell. Oh, hello. What is this? Silent Streets.
The city's an eerie graveyard now. No life, no laughter. Just the haunting echoes of what was.
Let's see.
We tried to maintain order, to protect those we could, but it's a losing battle. I fear the darkness that shrouds London now is a darkness that will never lift.
That person's dead as hell.
Every step through these abandoned streets, it feels like a painful march into the void. A void that swallows not only the present, but also the past, leaving only the emptiness of what might have been.
Poetic. But yeah, so I would either play through Neverwinter Nights. Churchill found an enemy. What are you doing, Churchill? Or Baldur's Gate 1 and 2. So I just have to make the decision. And I'm not sure which game people would like to play more, because I know Baldur's Gate just has like an enhanced edition came out for that recently, right? Maybe not recently, but at least a few years ago. So I don't know if people would be more interested in a more upscaled version of Neverwinter Nights. I feel like Neverwinter Nights is like the one that people didn't play very much, that it was actually very good. All right, we went inside the monument. It's a really neat, I don't know if you would call it ARG, but like horror project on YouTube called The Monument Mythos. It's very good, very trippy. That's outside of Twitch, I listen to and watch a lot of horror content. Enjoy it quite a lot. Oh man, it's nice and overcast today. I am excited to go take a nice long walk. But yep, so that series for Baldur's Gate or Neverwinter Nights is not going to be streamed. It's just going to be recorded. That way I can cut out different things like having to walk from point A to point B, which both games have a lot of. We'll go down there in a moment. I'm gonna look around. It's gonna be weird because I've never done like a let's play like that where it's not live streamed. So it's gonna be interesting. Are there any public projects for BG1/2 recreation in the BG3 engine? Not that I have heard of yet. You are more than welcome to look into it, and if there is, I might just bandwagon onto one of those. I just don't think it's gonna be that like big of a problem. Like, ooh, ballistic weapons per. Oh, that doesn't matter. I'm not using ballistics really, because like I can't really alt tab. It's a Bethesda game. Let me quick save here. I want to show you something real quick. So this is why I think something real quick. Oh, so this is why I think something real quick. Oh, so this is why I think something real quick. Oh, so this is why I think something real quick. Oh, so this is okay. Sorry about that. I alt tabbed. Apparently, I had my stream open and then it just was recursively talking. That was horrifying. All right, next. Let me show you guys something here real quick. I don't know. I'm excited about this. So let me. I don't know. Let me just pick something random here. So let's take a look at this. Let me. How do I open image in a new tab? There we go. I'm going to save this to my downloads folder. Sounds like a lot of work, but then again, I don't know anything about game dev. Here's the nice part. The engine's already built. The big thing is just putting the pieces in place. So I'm gonna put something up here on stream real quick. Image. Me create a new. I don't usually do this stuff in real time, but there it is. So let's take a look at this. So this is one of the maps in Neverwinter Nights to one of the areas, right? The neat part, it's already gridded out for me, right? So I can start work pretty easily here. And then I can be in game on one screen looking at what the buildings look like in an isometric perspective and then recreate it in the Baldur's Gate 3 engine. I feel like it would be pretty easy. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those are all like different quests and stuff that are in the area. So I can even go in and recreate it like Sky Oblivion. Sort of, but a lot less work because I don't have to do any of the like underlying engine work. And this is also what I'm thinking and how I'm going to get around make it like it being incredibly like what's the word I'm looking for? Not compliant, but compatible. Is I'm thinking of having just like a little portal at the start that you click and then it sends you to the next zone, to like the zone of the new area. That way it's completely compatible and very easy. And I've got a lot of ideas and I'm going to delete that. Okay. We'll get back to the game, but I've got a lot of ideas, but before that, I need to finish Baldur's Gate or not Baldur's Gate. I need to finish Baldur's Gate 3 on honor mode. And then I'm ready to get in there and start poking around and see how difficult it's going to be. But like I played around with the divinity creation stuff and it was so easy for me to make new maps and stuff. Like I was planning a D&D campaign in the Divinity Original Sin engine because it was so easy. And I was like starting to recreate D&D classes in it. Oh, this place is burned to hell. Hello? Anybody home? Sounds bad. Investigate the noise. I don't want to. There's a machine gun turret over there. I'm sure I don't have anything with a scope. Who did I let talk me into playing a fucking melee build? Just that work? Oh. Did I miss both those shots? I don't trust that that thing's not going to turn on as soon as I... Okay, how is it looking? Still full health. Okay, maybe it's not awake. I'm creeped out by this one turret. Don't worry about this. I'm just gonna perform a slight lobotomy right here. Oh. Oh, nice. My crit meter filled up. Is that something they added? I swear before, if you attack things outside of VATS, your crit meter did not fill up. Did you see? The turret did like a little jump. That's great. Yeah, I don't trust these turrets. But I think it'd be really cool to bring some of the older Infinity Engine games into the new light. Especially looking at something like Icewind Dale. Icewind Dale, I didn't even get a chance to play, which I heard Icewind Dale was also phenomenal. So it would be cool to go back and play some of these older Infinity Engine games and just experience them and enjoy them, and then bring them into the modern age, because I'm sure there's some phenomenal stories that, you know, a lot of people have missed out on. I mean, personally, I know Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 are phenomenal. I played so much of those as a kid. And it's just a shame that a lot of people won't get to experience them, because let's be real, the old game engines running off of AD&D and D&D 2.0 are just bad. Like, D&D 2.0 was a bad system. And so bringing it into Baldur's Gate's engine could be freaking amazing. Did you hear about Palworld getting sued by Nintendo for patent infringement? I did. It's going to be very interesting to see where that goes, and I really hope Nintendo loses everything. I heard that one of the patents that they're trying to like force is monsters in balls. So it's going to be interesting to see. I also know that it is in Japan, and Japanese copyright law is much more stringent than US. So we'll see where that goes. I am very interested to see, because I mean, let's be real, Nintendo's been bullying people forever with these fucking cease and desists and lawsuits. So I'm very much ready for them to lose and then shut up for a while. Like, you can't patent the concept of monsters in balls. That's dumb. I'm ready for them to fail and go away. I don't think they'll ever fail. I mean, it's Nintendo. Like, they always have. Nintendo has the best first-party IPs, and there's no argument. Between Mario and Legend of Zelda, they will never fail. But, and Pokemon. I mean, a lot of people still love the Pokemon games. But I am ready for them to shut up for a little bit. And I'm also ready for more games to be able to move into that space. I mean, the same thing happened with, what was it? Not Temu. Temu or something? It was the other Pokemon-like game that everyone thought was going to get sued. Oh, you don't look good, my dude. I'm not a good enough hacker to get in there. Digimon? No, not Digimon. There's a game that starts with a T that a lot of people were playing. The second doll's presence is almost a comfort to you as it enters your possession. It seems to be gazing at you with its beady yellow eyes. Okay, that's terrifying. But I heard that one was good too, but everyone was worried that it was going to get sued. It's like a Pokemon MMO. No one was worried about Digimon, because the only thing that Digimon had similar to Pokemon was the fact that their, you know, creatures changed forms. But yeah, Digimon. Also, did you know Digimon, I think, is one of, if not the highest selling IPs? Like, they have made a shit ton of money. They even beat out Pokemon, but most people don't know it. Everyone always thinks Pokemon. But Digimon has made like an insane amount of money. Video game patents shouldn't last 25 years. You shouldn't be able to patent specific things in video games. Like, could you imagine if Doom came out and fucking patented first person shooting a gun in first person? Like, it's dumb as shit. Like, that shouldn't be a thing, and those patents should be thrown out. It is detrimental to the art form as a whole, and is only there to line people's pockets with money. Get them out. Can't tell if these guys must not have been dead long. I mean, they're red, right? It's just like fucking, I think it's what, Warner Brothers patenting the Nemesis system. That shit should be gone and done. Like, that is stupid. Killing all these turrets before they come alive and shoot me. Read copyright, so likeness should be the limit, right? So like, sure, I can't steal your Lord of the Rings Nemesis system. Like, I can't make it with orcs and make it in Mordor and stuff like that. Cool. But like, I should be able to take that Nemesis system and throw it in any other game. And then, especially assuming I have to recode it myself. Like, we all know that there's not very great copyright laws and stuff around coding, but yeah, stuff frustrates me to no end, because imagine the amount of creativity that's been stifled because of this. There ain't no chance I'm leaving any of these alive. Hey, Churchill, trade with me. Take some of my stuff, Churchill. Take that, take those, take all this. How much junk can you carry, Churchill? Oh, thank God. Hey, Churchill, you're fucking strong. He's like, I can carry more. Give it over, Captain. Work, Churchill. What a Chad. Yeah. No, I think copyright. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, schnipe. Well, this is going to be potentially bad. I just realized I didn't have the YouTube chat up this whole time. So apologies for anybody talking in the YouTube chat. Let me switch that. I also did just straight up alt tab in the middle of a Bethesda game. Like, I didn't pause it or anything. This could end incredibly poorly. Everybody hold your breath. Cross your fingers. Ugh. We're going to quick save just in case. No, I know I was talking about it previously, but I also think Dragon Age Origins would be a phenomenal game to remake in the Baldur's Gate 3 engine. I just think the Baldur's Gate 3 engine also gives older games a well-needed facelift, and that's the problem with playing some of the older games like Dragon Age Origins. Like, Dragon Age Origins is probably one of the best CRPGs I've ever played, like, hands down. But I am probably one of the people that can look past the graphics and be like, oh yeah, I can still play it, right? But a lot of people can't, because the graphics at the time were awesome. The graphics now, not so awesome. I wonder if, kind of makes me want to go play Dragon Age Origins instead. It has been a long enough time that I think I've forgotten most of it. Also, in case anyone's curious, I will probably... Okay, that's a lot. If I remake one of those games or start working on it, I will My plan is to keep it as close to source as possible. but I'll probably have two versions. One that's as close to source as possible, and then the other one that has like custom stories and stuff in it, because in case you didn't know, I like making stories, and I might add a couple extra quests here and there, because that's what I do. There you go, sir. Dropped your hat. Let me just help you. If you could just lift your head a little bit, we can work here. I don't think I can rotate this, can I? Oh shit, I can. There we go. Here you go, sir. Oh, wait. We zoom in. There we go. I tried. Man does not want to wear his hat. Kind of underwhelming with what I've seen. So here's the problem with Veilguard. Veilguard's combat looks like it looks like Dragon Age Inquisition, which would have been great a few years ago, but now, I mean, there are so many action-based combat games. Heck, look at Space Marine 2 that just came out. The combat in that is pretty analogous to the combat in Veilguard. Or look at, let's look at an older game. For action-based combat. I mean, if you just look at Dragon Age 2, it's very similar to that. Somebody is calling my work number? Yeah, right. Yeah, right. I'm off work. Ain't no chance. Graphics don't look good either. Yeah, I wouldn't say they look phenomenally great. That's the here's the problem, right? Here's the problem if you're Dragon Age Veilguard. Everyone's gonna take one look at you and go, first off, is it as good as Dragon Age Origins? That's already a pretty high fucking bar to clear. Like, Dragon Age Origins was amazing, and people didn't even like 2 or Inquisition as much. Then you gotta pass the, is it as good as Baldur's Gate 3? Which, let's be real, we all know it's probably not going to be as good as Baldur's Gate 3 because that game's a fucking gem. So then people have to go, well, do I want to play Veilguard or do I just want to play another playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3? And if your graphics aren't as good, if your gameplay isn't as good, if your story isn't as good as Baldur's Gate 3, why is anyone going to play it? Like, seriously. Why would I play Veilguard over Baldur's Gate? Why would I play Veilguard over going back to play Origins? Why am I lost as fucking here and have no idea where to go? Wasted budget? I don't know if it's wasted. I don't even know what the budget was. Because, I mean, truth be told, we can't know until we play the game, right? The gameplay might feel a lot better to play than it does to watch. The story might be a lot better. It might be a lot more open world. We're not sure. So it's hard to make snap judgments here, but it's just difficult to see that series, which had such promise. I mean, looking at Origins being essentially the spiritual predecessor to Baldur's Gate, it's a high bar to clear. There we go. We found a terminal to use. All right, what's going on in here? Experiment 13 Alpha. First experiment on Project Theseus. Oh, okay. Before I even keep reading, it's called Project Theseus, meaning they're probably replacing this person's body parts one at a time or something. Continue. Was a resounding failure. The subject died almost immediately after successfully removing the left arm and soldering on the prosthetic one. Subject encountered cardiac arrest. I told Barry we needed more lidocaine. The fact that we have to keep them awake makes this so much more difficult. All right, I called it. Next. 13 Bravo. The second experiment somehow went even worse. We had barely removed the subject's left arm when it happened. We can't even work out why they passed. They must have literally died of shock. Fucking pussy. Jesus. Okay, things are looking up for Barry and me. We managed to do all of the limbs, even a couple of the organs. Subject died after a dodgy incision in the left ventricle. To be fair, that was probably on us. There's no way the subject could have survived that. Dreadnought Origins. What's that? Oh, Dreadnought in 40K. Fair enough. Fucking ka-ching! We finally have the answer to the age-old question. When is a human no longer a human? When you systematically replace every part of their body, that's when! The brain was tricky because you can't just replace the whole thing. That would be pointless. We had to do it bit by bit. I hope the director is happy with these results. Turns out the director wanted one final experiment. He asked if I could do it alone, and I said yes. First of all, for the record, Barry was a fucking champ about it. I could tell he was really trying to stay alive for me. Annoyingly, he passed away during the brain stage, which is very unfortunate. The director was furious. Hopefully, I won't be some other scientist's lab rat in a few days. Well, that's horrifying. Radioactive gland. Sure, I'll take that. Coal. I don't need coal. I'll take the egg timer. I'll take that fox meat. Thank you. Oh, poor little kitty cat. He did. R.I.P. kitty cats. It's a lot of cats. Hi, Winston. Oops. Clipboards have springs if you're wondering why I keep taking them. Okay, not much in here. So there's a fucked up experiment going on. Interesting, interesting. All right. So there's potentially a really angry guy walking around with all of his body parts replaced. God, I'm good. Way too many hours of Fallout in Skyrim. This dude's dead as hell. It's in his hand. Something. Okay. The Masonic imagery is really interesting. Let's see. Read concerns. These concerns of yours are entirely unwarranted. Your enthusiasm for efficiency is admirable, but misguided. Truth be told, I have labs filled with nothing but clones, and they do indeed work more efficiently and consistently. They're even more successful. They're even more successful most of the time. So why, you ask, do I keep the Moment Lab up and running? Those lunatics, as you call them, have something the clones don't. Creativity. Some incredible things have been discovered in the lab you're sitting in. All of your predecessors have the same concerns. All of them changed their minds. You will soon regret complaining about such trivialities such as efficiency. The fact that most of the scientists are mentally unstable is indeed no coincidence. You are correct. A benefit of using clones is that they have no boundaries. They are willing to do the unthinkable. These men also have no such boundaries. P.S. If you're worried about your own safety, don't be. The research clones usually stop them from getting too out of hand. Transfers. If you are indeed losing scientists faster than you can recruit them, I will transfer some over from another lab. This is not a permanent arrangement. Expect to see them tomorrow at noon. P.S. If I find out, as I suspect, that you have been culling them on purpose in order to subvert my lab goals, you're finished. S. Cloning method. Being able to produce clones without VATS would indeed be useful. I will await further response. Draft. I want a bigger office. Dear esteemed master, I know we haven't been on the best terms lately, but I would like to put in a request for a much larger office space. I live in what can only be described as a glorified broom cupboard. Hardly suits my rank, don't you think? Sincerely, your most faithful director. Interesting. All right. I think that only leaves the one path to go. This way? Is this the way I came from? This is the way I came from. Yes. Okay. I think this was the way I came from. I don't know. I'm not lost. You're lost, chat. This is the way I gotta go. Hello? Oh, you're all dead as shit. Hello? Wires terminal. Find a way to open the door. Okay. That's definitely where I came from over there. Place is huge. There's the turrets I killed. Nothing in here. Bathrooms. It's the terminal that was locked. Yeah. Can't do anything with that. Find like a passcode or a key or something. They do seem the type to hide keys in plain sight. Trash can maybe, pencil sharpener. Peace in our time? Tension and fears rise as conflict looms. Conflict looms. I can't really read that. Well, with China and the USA, yeah, that's all I got. I'm gonna sit there and squint. Okay, so that's a locked terminal that I can't get into. Maybe opens that door. I don't think that they would hinder progress behind a locked terminal. I could be mistaken. Nothing in there. There was another terminal in here that was just called terminal that I couldn't activate. That one requires a password. I'm looking for a terminal password. I expect somebody wrote it down somewhere. Turn on the power. Okay. Power is probably... is this the power? No, it's a lab. Power is probably that other place over there. Let's see. Yeah, see, I was right. Not get shocked as we walk by. Chad, I want you to know my massive galaxy brain already guessed what was going to happen, and that's why all the turrets are already dead. I don't know how to tell you this. What you would call intelligente. This looks horrifying. That dude's dead as hell. Alright. What do we got here? Log. Why? Why did they send me here? Everyone knows this is where Smith sends all the crackpots and lunatics. The other scientists are absolute nightmare to deal with. I need to get out of here. I need to prove myself. I need something big. My coworkers are fucking sadistic. They insist on using human subjects when human resources can't snatch... I get it, human resources. Ha ha ha, funny, funny. Can't snatch people off the streets fast enough. They experiment on each other. Fuck. They'll probably experiment on me soon. Sludge. Eureka! Flash cloning will soon be a thing of the past. My new method is faster, more efficient, and you won't even need VATS. Just chuck some sludge on the ground and you'll grow a fully fledged super soldier in seconds. Though you probably want to give them clothes first. The director was very interested in my experiments. I've bought myself a couple of months at the very least. I actually have security protecting me now. Yeah. I may have been overconfident in my abilities. I haven't once been able to recreate the moderate success of the initial experiment, though thought I'd have a working solution by now. That's what I told the director, at least. I'm so fucked. I need to do something drastic. I'll increase the potency of the sludge compound. All right. I'm sure this is gonna go well. There's no way this can backfire. Hello? Sneaky, sneaky. Super sludge soldier. All right. Hello? I don't trust it. Yep. All right. Worst case scenario, we have drugs on our side. Hello? Meeperton, what's going on? Long time no talk, buddy. I'm just gonna back up. Oh. Oh. Get him! Get him, Winston! Oh my god! Oh shit! Actually, he didn't hit that hard. I was expecting more. Get fucked, nerd! Keeps cracking his knuckles. Ow. What if it's actually hitting Winston and not me? I don't feel like I've taken that much damage. Been barely active, but TwitchCon just ended yesterday. I'm chilling at resort with my GF. That sounds so fun. Freezing combat knife. Okay, let me take a look at that. Freezing combat knife. Does 10 points of cryo damage that will freeze targets on critical hits. Nice. Shot. New knife. I'll have to give this a shot. Did you have a good time? I'm assuming you went to TwitchCon then. Nice. Bunch of expired cigarettes, textbook, book. Don't need any of that. Come on, we got better stuff than cigarettes and books, right? Yeah, the badges from TwitchCon. That's awesome. A little boat. Yeah, I see that there. I was gonna ask about it. That's neat. Well, we had a good time. Is this the, I don't know where it was hosted. I'm assuming in the US, but I could just be totally wrong. Subtle flex, yeah. A little flex, you know. San Diego. Was this your first time in the US? Because you're not a US native, are you? I didn't think so. I actually don't think most of the people watching me are US natives. No, I live in Texas. Oh, well, shit, never mind. I'm sorry for your loss of living in Texas. It's all right. You'll make it out of there one day. Don't worry about it. Stealing all the loot. In Dallas, it's not bad here. I live in Kansas, which is one state up, and it's hot as fuck, and the weather's terrible, and I know it's just worse in Texas. So you can't convince me Texas doesn't suck. I already know it does. I also have a bunch of buddies that live in Texas. Okay, 5 XP for that. Ripping recorder, I'll take that. I feel like I'm looking everywhere except right where they want me to look. It's not my fault I'm a loot goblin. San Diego is beautiful though. Yeah, San Diego would also be too hot for my blood. I'm wanting to move north. I'm talking like New York, upstate New York. Just really expensive. Yeah, that's the West Coast, baby. It's really either coast. Okay, so what do we got here? Mando knife. Interesting. Is that better than what I just got? 33. No, it's not. Let's take a look into it though. Terminal. What's going on? So oh wait, there's actually words in here. Asset, behavioral training, false memorize, improve significantly in the field, further refinement of the technology, automatically corrupted. 2 undergoing diagnostic tests system, which may require replacement parts. Software bug in blank objects programming is required. Damage to identify the root cause. Currently offline and undergoing something. Okay, lab shutdown. Date is 19/04/2037. Last week has been like 66 to 73. Those are nice days. Those are really nice days. The director is dead. I am now in command. This is my final report. The rest of this log is from Smythe's eyes only. Ensure it is delivered to his current laboratory of residence. An experiment involving a new cloning technique has failed critically, resulting in the lab shutdown. The state of the lab was unrecoverable at the time I took command. The scientist behind the disaster was the first to be killed by his own creation. Disciplinary action was therefore not possible. We've had 4 test subjects that I have moved into the containment room. They believe this is for their own safety. The vagrants will act as bait to lure the abomination into the room. Once inside, I will subsequently lock the doors, remotely shut down the main power supply, and terminate myself. I hope this course of action is satisfactory given the circumstances. Be seeing you. Log automatically forwarded to blank station laboratory. Okay, well this doesn't help at all. Turn to Archie and the ferryman. Yeah, we didn't get much out of this, did we? Shame. So we know there's a bunch more of these labs around. I'll be heading to Nebraska for work in a couple of weeks. How screwed am I? Nebraska? Nebraska is right next to Missouri, right? And if that's true, then my wife went to... Oh, no, sorry, Montana. My wife went to Montana a bunch of times for work, and she said it's absolutely amazing out there. So, sounds like you have a good time. Also, how was TwitchCon? What was your favorite part of it? Never been really big into cons, but I do kind of want to go to PAX. That could be really cool. I am right. Nebraska is very close to Montana, right? Give me a second, chat. Map of the U.S. Ooh, we're looking it up right now, chat. We're doing it live while we load. Nebraska, Montana. I guess Montana's even more northern. Nebraska is just right above Kansas here. If that's north enough, you'll probably be fine. Get to meet a lot of cool people. It's cool to see how a lot of streamers just creators are in person, especially if you get to catch them at points where you're able to have a conversation with them. Yeah, that is really neat. I'm assuming you would find that most of them are probably just people like you or I. Whenever you're ready, Fallout. You take your time with loading. I also think this would be... I'm looking forward to trying to do a Let's Play series and like actually editing the videos. That way people don't have to sit through loading screens like this with me. Power War developer response to Nintendo, the Pokemon company's lawsuit. God, I can't wait. Except for Asmon, he's a goblin. Yeah, there's a lot of goblin streamers. I couldn't imagine. Like, I'm gonna be real with you. My desk, I would not consider my desk a clean desk. As of right now, it's pretty dirty. But that being said, yeah, I've got a couple of pop cans and the remnants from my lunch and some paper plates that need to be thrown away. So, nothing too crazy. Did we get the infinite loading glitch? I hope not. I'm going to give it like another minute here before I reload. Oh. A little EP today, chat. Did I alt tab? I did not. Yep, see, it was just loading. No, this is on an SSD too. Not my M.2. I don't have room on my M.2. But it is on an SSD. I hear somebody shooting something. Friends, I've returned. Turns out everybody's fucking dead. What's up?
You're back. Did you find them?
Yeah, they're dead as hell, sorry. I did. They're in a better place now, sorry.
I see. Thanks for trying. And for letting me know. Do you know what happened?
Yeah. I'm not sure what happened. The lab was a mess.
Oh. Maybe that's for the best.
Let's not tell the kid that his friends were ripped to pieces.
Not sure what to do now. I can't stay here forever. I know that. Oh yeah, the ghoul. He went west, I think. Said he was going to St. Paul's Sanctuary.
That's where I was going to take you. Unless you want to save me the journey, Wayfarer. Since you're headed that way.
Sure, I'll take Archie.
I ain't much in a fight, but I'm good with locks. Terminals too.
Sure, we can travel together.
You won't regret it. Let's get out of here.
Farewell, boy. Don't let this city change you. Wayfarer, if you're ever in Thames Haven again,
Level up.
we have some important work for you.
Hi, Churchill. I gotta take all my stuff back from Churchill. Give it to Archie.
Less than lose it all to someone else.
Let's see, how much can Archie carry? That's what's really important. As long as he can carry enough that I'm not over encumbered, I'll be happy. Damn, Archie. Been fucking lifting, dude. Hey, thanks for traveling with me. Here's 100 pounds of junk to keep in your backpack. Thanks.
It's you. What are you doing?
What am I doing here? I haven't left. Okay, goodbye. Apparently, we're going to head towards St. Paul's Sanctuary. Oh. Rad rabbits keep. I don't know what's going on right now. Got him. Moved quite a distance doing that. Gonna carry the junk. David Googans? I don't know that quote. Well, I'll tell you who's gonna carry the junk. It's gonna be Archie. Not gonna be me. Mangy Fox. Just the one? Use some more fox meat. Oh, Jesus. That was fast. I kind of like this faster weapon. The slow ones have been nice, but this thing is freaking doing some damage. Thank you. This is strange. This is a hotel. Hello? Hello? I'd like to check in. Anyone home? I guess I'll have to show myself in. This is it, chat. This is a picture of Kansas. I'll tell you that much. Any keys hanging up? Nope, don't look like it. Well, that's it. Interesting set dressing here. Oh, yeah. Staircase. Ow. 1 second. Okay. Super behind. Don't need any of that. Oh, wait. The army fatigues are actually pretty good if I remember correctly. Why do you have a leather backpack? Oh, this dude's dead as hell. Okay. That's it. Somebody that died in the apocalypse. Trying to survive. Oh, hello. Who's next? Who's next? Oh no, they're gonna give me like some sort of disease.
Think someone's watching us.
There we go. There's the mutt chops. Yeah, I'm digging this new knife we got. Seems to be working well for me. Maybe fast weapons are my melee type. Is in keeping with the roles I typically play in games, so. Maybe I snubbed stealth too much this run. Hey, the gauntlet. Take that. Take this. I mean, anything that ain't nailed down's mine, right? Oh, that's right. I think I leveled up. I was going for demo expert. Can I get... I can't get big league or armor or blacksmith. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get my perception up one more. I can get demo expert. Yeah. There we go. Said and done. Just a jar of leeches. I too keep a jar of leeches by my bedside table. You know, when you get up in the middle of the night. First thing I reach for is my jar of leeches. Hello. I'm cool.
Hey, traveler. Come closer.
Frenchman.
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid Sanctuary is closed at this time.
Directed by the Frenchman. What is this place?
This is St. Paul's Sanctuary. We offer refuge to all those who need it, no matter the creed. Under normal circumstances, that will extend to you as well.
What are the current circumstances?
Usually we'll welcome anyone in, but we're expecting an attack. The gate behind me is to remain closed. Bishop's order.
I see he's wearing a, oh, what's the name of the priest outfit? I think it's not a habit. That's the for nuns. A frock? I think that's it. From who? Who's gonna?
A band of thugs, hooligans. They have no morals, no principles, nothing. Hedonists who do anything to get their hands on chems.
All right. Why are they attacking Sanctuary?
Well, let's test your judgment. Why do you think?
Seize your farmland for the loot.
Exactly. We possess items that many would consider valuable, as well as a vast supply of tickets in our treasury. Our patrons are very generous. Those thugs wants to take advantage of that.
They really kill everyone inside just to buy chems?
Kill them directly? No. Even they have to muster some sort of conscience. Most likely, they will strip Sanctuary of everything it has, leaving us to perish.
I'm looking for a ghoul named Lazarus. Here?
I don't know, maybe. I will have to check the records. You expect me to remember?
Can you check the records?
I'm very busy at this moment in time. I'm not disposed to just check the records. No, just... They're here! The Lord guides us!
Do it again.
Woo! I don't think this worked out very well for them. Everybody good? The next assault. Oop, taking that Molotov cocktail, taking that much. I don't need any of that. More Molotov cocktails. Those are spicy. I'm glad they didn't use that on us. Anything over here? Ooh, stem pack. Thank you.
Their stuff does us more good than it did them.
Okay. Hey, I helped out. Can you let me inside now?
And you. You have my gratitude. You can certainly carry yourself in
Yeah.
battle.
I also carried you in battle. I think I deserve a reward. Flex.
Certainly do. Take this from my own pocket.
Oh, thanks.
I may have a more lucrative job for you, though.
I'm in.
Consider it mercenary work.
What's the job?
This group of hooligans, they have a leader.
Violent Violet.
Violet, they call her. And for good reason. No doubt she's orchestrating this from their headquarters. Get rid of her, and we'll be rid of them for good.
Done and done. Is that all? Consider done.
We'll defend against the main forces, while you perform a counterattack.
Counterattack.
On their headquarters. With any luck, their organization will crumble, and Sanctuary will be free of this raid.
All right. Very well.
Head there right away, before the assault. They are located in the old Guildhall building. Good luck.
All right. We'll stab a bunch of people. Here I go killing again. Oh boy, I sure do love killing. Do. Just me, my knife, and this 12-year-old boy. Off to kill again. Yeah, maybe he stayed back there. It's probably for the best. Yeah, just gonna cut through this alleyway here. I'm gonna teach this 12-year-old boy how to kill people. What about that? Don't you understand? Ooh, baby. Shit. Oh, hey, there you are. You missed all the action, aren't you? Clipped. How dare you? Okay. Let me eat some food here. I didn't mean to eat that. God damn it. In we go. I'm very lost in thought, chat. Oh, well, that's not good. Knock, knock. I'm coming. Oh, shit.
Do this! Don't they ever stop?
Woo, baby, this knife is fucking good. Who's next? Who's next? Y'all waiting on? I'll show y'all what y'all waiting on. Yeah. I don't know if I hit him. I probably didn't. Do. Hey, don't hit Archie. That's just rude. It's a trap. Thank you. Nope, it doesn't seem to be. Oh, hey, another Molotov. All right, Archie, you look fine. What do you do, Maggie? You got a gun? You do. Oh, shit. Too easy. Okay. This looks like a bad time. All of that does. All right. I've already killed everybody up here. If you guys want to leave, now's probably the best time to do that. Promise I won't stab you in the butt on the way out. I got a feeling no one's gonna try and leave. Oh, hello.
Scared. You should be.
Now you're talking a lot of shit for someone who's standing behind me there, kid.
Someone there. It's on.
Alright. Ooh, glowing fungus. God damn! This weapon fucking rocks.
If it ain't worth its weight in tickets, it ain't worth its weight in your pocket.
Who are you, modded? Get out of here.
Can't we just...
Oh my god. That's one way to do it.
Drop dead already.
Alright.
Ready?
Hey kid. Take some of this crap.
Down to business.
That. Take that. That. Alright. Hello? Is anybody left alive? You look like you're left alive. Oh god. Just fucking murdered her. Woo, baby. We're good for it. Eat a couple steaks. Violet's stand. Okay. Okay. That didn't work. Do I have anything better? I mean, this Molotov might work. Ow. Why is Archie yelling "Ah" in the background? Seems like heavily armored turrets are my biggest problem right now. Do. You put your left foot in, you put your left foot out. You wait for them to reload, you shake it all about. Oh god. Woo, wait.
They looked a lot tougher.
Yeah, I kind of got a little impatient there. That's fine. Where am I? That is not what I meant to eat. God, I keep doing that. So what was Violet's weapon? Oh, it was just a vintage rifle, right? Violet hair, a violent hair. Okay. Is that it? Seems like that should be it. Yep. Alright, well, let's make sure we don't miss out on any good loot on the way out. A couple of Jimmy hats. You never know when those can come in handy. That's a lot of heads. Moisturizer. Hey, look, it's a garden gnome. Yeah, they just hung out around a barrel. Toxic waste. That seems smart. Okay. Let's get out of here. That was easy enough. Alright, let's try to pick up those mushrooms. Nice. Good. Alright, chat. I would consider that a successful mission. And I consider this blade very good. I would say our best melee weapon yet. Oh, alright. Everybody cross your fingers and hope for a quick load screen. Oh, surely it hasn't deloaded all of the memory that it needed in that short amount of time, right? It's gonna be a quick load screen. Hey chat, I'm willing to admit when I might be wrong. I don't know if this is gonna be a quick load screen. It's taking its time. I have a really long hair on my arm that I need to get rid of. Just in an awkward place. I can't like pull it off. I'm gonna have to like cut it with scissors. Oh, load screens, please. My only problem with Fallout London has been the load screens. And I know it's not their fault, but good God, does it suck. Oh. I just want to turn this quest in. NASA computers needed to load modded Bethesda games. Yeah, we need quantum computing already just so we can play Bethesda games at a reasonable speed. I do wonder how quantum computation is going. Like, I already know how it's going to destroy the cybersecurity world, but I'm interested to see the ramifications that's going to have on the video game world. Because, like, I play a lot of roguelike games that do a lot of, you know, procedural generation and stuff like that. But could you imagine procedural generation of, like, a 3D game on that scale? Alright. Hey, I killed all the guys for you. Yeah, turns out they're weak to knives. Believe it or not. I just stabbed them a couple hundred times and it worked out. Crazy how that works. Turns out a lot of problems can be solved by stabbing it a couple hundred times. Howdy. How you guys doing? You guys look like you're not having a great time. Let me help out here. I'm just worried about accidentally stabbing one of them. You guys good? I didn't accidentally stab any of you, right? If I did, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'll be with you guys in a second. Let me just finish looting all these corpses. Alright, cool. Hey buddy, what's up?
You're back.
Probably none. Big Textile Corpse will use them to speed run, ruining the
How
world.
did you fare with Guildhall? I trust everything went to plan.
Yeah, they're dead as hell. Aw. Sure, Blackrock's at the top of the list. Vanguard's right next to it's tricky, but I dealt with him.
Excellent. I knew you were reliable. On the subject of your payment, you'll have to speak to the bishop.
Sounds good.
You found him inside. Speaking of which, you're free to enter.
Thanks, I'll speak to the bishop.
Before you go, we haven't introduced ourselves.
Oh, I'm Goat.
How noble.
Oh, I clicked the wrong one.
And they say chivalry is dead. I am Lieutenant Rambo, at your service. Though most people call me the Frenchman. For obvious reasons. Stop by again sometime. I hope you find who you're looking for.
Alright, cool. I think that's gonna be it for today's chat. I'm gonna roll on out of here. We'll be playing more of this tomorrow. If work is slow enough tomorrow, I am hopefully going to get the first episode recorded, edited, and posted. I just have to decide what game I'm gonna play, so we will see you tomorrow. Everybody, have a wonderful rest of your evening, and I will see you all then. Bye, friends.